Welcome, YouTube friends. Hi, everyone. Excuse me, it's my husband. Hello. Okay, so we're gonna just go over quickly how to maybe prepare a shirt or a t-shirt or a dress. If you're gonna have shoulder surgery, you can see I'm having my left arm done, my left shoulder. So I'm just gonna spray this to just give it a little extra stiffening. This is just a knit dress. I'll wear it out when I have surgery. I've already done 2 others with snaps today, and it would be kind of the same way if you do snaps. I'm going to do Velcro on this application. This is the one I'm going to wear home from the surgery itself, and I want it to be really easy for the nurse to help me get dressed. So I'm just going to do Velcro on this one. I don't like Velcro as well as I like snaps, because Velcro, it will actually stick to your knits at times and it can ruin them. So make sure if you use Velcro, you use it on an item that you don't mind if it doesn't make it through the process. So you see right here, I have cut the sleeve. I have cut it in half. This is like a $20 or $25 dress I got off of Amazon. I've cut it in half, and now I'm going to apply Velcro to this, and I'm going to let you see me do it. And then all I have to do is just push it together to put it on. Okay, hang on just a sec. Hi, it's me again, and welcome, YouTube friends. Hi, everyone. A pair of bifocals on my eyes, so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I've got the dress here. That's a little crooked. Let me see if I can straighten you up some. Okay. This hook and loop Velcro is probably, I had a sewing shop when I did alterations for the public. When my daughter was 6, she's 38 now, so it's probably 32 years old. I don't even know if it's sew in, but we're gonna make it sew in. But it was in my stash of things from that shop. So, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna put let's see here. It really doesn't matter which one you do, but I'm going to put the loops, the shorter loops on the back of the sleeve. And since it has tape, it's supposedly adhesive, I'm going to actually pull that tape off after I cut it. And see if it will stick. That would even be better if it sticks. Now, you can be as particular as you want with this. I'm going to show you 2 other examples of snaps that I put on today as well. But I'm not crazy particular, because I know that by the time I'm finished wearing these, I have 3 dresses done, and that's pretty much all I'll wear for about 6 weeks. That I'll be pretty tired of them by the end. So, not that some of my clothes aren't years and years old, decades old, but I just know. So it does still stick, thank goodness. So I'm going to just use that sticky to just stick it onto this sleeve. It's just as simple as that. And that way I don't even have to try to pin it or keep it on straight. And that's almost exactly the right length. Okay, so I'm going to do it just a little shorter than the sleeve itself, just a tad. That's my iron timing off. Okay, and then I'm going to take and I'm going to put it together, you know, with the loop side together, and I'm just going to see how long this upper piece needs to be. I don't even have to guess at it. I can just hook it to the tape. And just like that, I know how long to cut it. Like I said, if I were doing this and I wanted to be real particular, I would get black, you know, black tape. I don't care. This is a temporary fix. Now I'm going to be real careful pulling the tape off because I don't want to pull this adhesive off on this other piece. And I'm going to now take this side. First, I'm going to serge it. So let me just tap a second here because that raw edge is going to need to be serged. So I should have already done this. Give me just half a little second. I'll show you what I'm doing. Hang on. Whoops, be careful with that shirt, Marty. Okay, I've got a little serger over here set up. And I'm just gonna go in here and serge this edge. If you don't have a serger, you don't have to do that. You can just, really with knits, you don't have to serge it. Be careful here. You don't have to serge it. You can just cut it. But if you don't have a serger, you can use a zigzag stitch and do it as well. Okay, I'm gonna cut the end of this serger off. And see, I'm gonna have to clean these scissors now. Don't use your best scissors for this. Okay, so let me take this. We have this layer here. Now I'm gonna actually come underneath the sleeve where I have serged it and apply the tape to the inside of it, okay? Because I don't want the fabric flipping over on itself on this. Now you're gonna see with the snaps I did it a little differently. But when you're working with Velcro, you want to have the least amount of bulk as possible. So give me just a second to pull this. So on my channel, you're gonna see a bunch of different stuff, like I do alterations. I had an alteration shop. I quilt, I sew garments. So there's gonna be a lot of different kinds of content, not just one. So I hope that's not gonna be an issue for people, but that's how I'm gonna do it. That's why I named it Sew Stitch Quilt. Because I may be stitching some things, I may be sewing some things, and I may be doing some quilting. That's my caliber of thinking on the name for the channel. So I'm just pulling this tape out. Let me just watch my hand there. I won't be able to edit that out. I don't know how yet. But I'm just pulling this tape off of this Velcro and just placing it on the fabric. And that tape adhesive is really good because it's going to keep it looking really nice there. Now, the older I get, the more color I like. So, again, if you were doing this for a real special project, you may want to have all your Velcro matching and your thread matching. But the older I get, the less I like things to match. I don't even know how to explain it. I mean, I like a little pop of color. I just cut a little thick piece of that seam off, and I'm gonna cut this one off as well. And I'm not even gonna go back and serge it because, like I said, after this is finished, I probably won't use this dress anymore. because I will have worn it out. I'm really rough on things when surgery, because that shoulder sling, it's just rough on your clothes. It pulls on you and stuff, and so I doubt that the dress will be worth much. If it does, I'll be able to take the stitching out and sew it back together, and you'll hardly know it, and I could do it with black thread. But if it's like my last surgery, that sling just wears on the cloth so much. Okay, I have pink thread in the machine, and I'm gonna leave pink thread in the machine. So let me put you down to the machine level so you can see what I'm doing. You see right here, oh, excuse my hand. You see right here, I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna sew this on both sides. I'm using about a 3-inch, a number 3 on my seam stitches, a number 3 length. So it's a bigger length. It goes between 0 and 5 on this machine, or 5.5, and I'm on a 3. So it's not a short length. All right, and then I have in a jersey knit needle, and I'm just going down slowly on this seam. I'm gonna have pink lines on the other side of the garment, and I'll show you how it looks when it's finished. So it's actually kind of good that I don't mind the color, because it's gonna actually show you what it looks like. I couldn't say if this is the wrong way or the right way to do it, having owned an alteration shop, and we did everything from wedding dresses to hemming jeans, and we even had a stripper that came by years ago, and we did all his G-strings for his acts. And I didn't go in and check his fit, my grandmother did. I should tell you guys some of the things my grandmother said. She helped me learn to sew, as well as a lady named Miss Grant, and my great-grandmother. Now I'm gonna go in again, and I'm gonna sew the other side. See, I just sewed down this side, now I'm gonna sew down this side. And the fact that it has the tape on it, on the back of it, is really cool, because I don't have to worry about pins. It's already taped down. Like I said, I know this Velcro's at least 32 years old, if not older. But that's the good old thing about polyester. It just lives on and on and on. Okay, now, see that? You see the back side of it there? Okay. Let me just clip these threads. And I did back tack at the very edges. Again, I'm not being super particular, because I know the wear and tear this thing's gonna take. On the front seam, you can see where I've serged that edge. That is the raw edge, and that's how it's gonna stay, okay? Give me half a second. I've done that thing that anybody who sews has done before. I keep a pack of Band-Aids in my sewing room. Do you guys do that? Because somehow I have nicked my finger. So just give me a second to put this Band-Aid on. I hope you don't have a problem with blood, because I just stuck my hand up there for everybody to see. Okay, now let's get back to this. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing here. I'm gonna stitch both sides of this Velcro. But having owned an alteration business, I tend to think outside of the box when it comes to some repairs or alterations that I make to clothes, because Alterations do not fit in a single box. There's always many ways to do anything when it comes to alterations, and I'm going to show you a snap version of this as well so that you can see the two different ways. And even with that, I used different colors of fabric. I wasn't really concerned with it. You know, this is not like a glamour garment or something I'm going to be wearing to fancy dinners. This is for comfort. This is for ease of getting my shoulder in and out of my garments. And this one is for surgery. Now, I'll wear it after surgery, but as well. But the day of surgery, the nurse in the back helps you get dressed after surgery. And I want it to be very easy for her as well as being easy for me, because they have a lot of patients that come in and out. And I know she probably doesn't have a whole lot of time to fool with trying to get me dressed. But irregardless of that, I just need to make it easier for her if I can, and easy for me. Okay, so I have this Velcro tape sewn on now, and I'm just going to apply it. And there we have the shoulder that has been fixed and is now ready for me to wear to surgery. And to take that shoulder out, all we have to do is take the Velcro apart. Now, once you dry, I don't know about this, but the last Velcro I used, it was, I don't know, it just got real, after I dried it, it got just really gnarly. I don't know if the plastic just, I don't know. So I think with this dress, I'll probably hang it to dry so it won't get so gnarly. And probably the heat just buckled the plastic. I don't know, but I won't do that again. So there's the look. I've got the pink thread showing there. You could certainly do matching thread. I could have done black. I could have done black Velcro. I like color, so I mean, I may even cross stitch some pink X's or something down the front, I don't know. But that makes it super easy. So that is how you prepare your clothing for surgery. And I'll show you if you're having shoulder surgery, and I'll show you a couple more variants of a way you can do this shortly.